Welcome back to Starting Out. In this series, we are going to be drawing life hacks from water science, water projects, and water in movies. Today, we are covering its role in the Ocean Cleanup Project. We shall first explore what the project is, how it depends on water, what we can learn from it, and how we can support. Ocean restoration projects always get me thinking on how to change this narrative of
and how do you plan to stop the atrocities that the surface continues to commit? Because for a century, they have polluted our waters and poisoned our children. And now the skies burn and our oceans boil. You've come all this way to take sides against your own people.
I first encountered this project on YouTube, a presentation by its founder, Boyan Slat. The team was working with nature to restore nature with an engineering solution. That resonated with me from the start. The behemoth task was to clean up the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, 1.6 million square kilometers larger than Texas and Uganda, my country for that matter, with plastic weighing together more than 80,000 tons. It's also as far from some coasts as some satellites are above the earth, so sending ships to collect it all regularly in storm-prone waters was out of the question. Their proposal, instead of one large object going to remove it, was small arc-shaped systems moved by ocean currents to pick pieces and carry them back to the coast. For the full presentation, check out in the link below. I will hint on the science of the systems, but focus more on the role played by water. Let's get into it. Number 1. Water provides the speed difference for the system to stay afloat yet remain anchored. On the surface, water is relatively faster, allowing the system to drift on the current and collect plastic. A few meters below, it is slow enough to set an anchor and ensure that the system isn't carried away and tossed about. A smaller rope hence connects the two than if it were anchored to the ground. An exciting engineering and financial breakthrough. For a personal development tip, I would say this teaches us to be fast enough to adapt with the times, yet slow enough to guide others into the new changing era. Once you provide that speed difference, your entire network, regardless of rigidity or agility, grows and benefits. Number 2. Ocean currents drive systems that clean it up, and where more trash flows, so do the clean-up systems. This is because the forces that carry the plastic are the same that carry the systems, so they do a better job by acting like the enemy. Personal development tip there: support the systems that are supporting you and others too. If you are sick, cooperate with the doctor, the medicine, the meals, and the caretakers to get better. When you're ignorant, support the systems that educate you, from the extra knowledge sources to the discussion groups to the lecturers, the teachers. Yeah, I know people may not be sometimes big fans of them, but hey, working with them takes you a long way. When you're lonely, support the systems that bring you together, like the casual get-togethers. It's a lot tougher these days when being antisocial is trending because everybody's on their phones, but well, we all need people around us as we grow. The oceans might not have a choice, being at the mercy of universal forces, but it's doing its part to support itself. You have to do yours. On top of all that, let's take an active role in disposing plastic responsibly, consuming less, using recycled plastic more to enable them mainstream. The fight against pollution, loss of biodiversity, and climate change is everyone's. You can support the Ocean Cleanup Project too by following the link in the description. Small recap: we have seen something that you can learn from how water supports the ocean cleanup. 1, it provides the speed difference for the system, so you should also provide the speed difference between the people who are moving very fast and the people who are moving slow, and everyone grows together. 2, ocean currents drive the systems that clean it up. The ocean supports the systems that are supporting it, so you ought to also support the systems that build you, that grow you, that take you to the next level. See you next time as we delve into more tips from the behavior of water and how it can help you with your personal development.